Hi, I'm Zach Cusack, and thank you for tuning in to this episode of Sales Business Magic. Today, I will be talking about building trust. Trust must be the first transaction in every sale. Individual people make purchasing decisions, and they buy from those they trust. Trust must therefore be the first transaction in every sale. Trust goes beyond mere rapport and is built on genuine understanding and common values. The salesperson must invest time and energy in gaining and then demonstrating understanding of the customer's environment and needs. Failing to do the necessary homework and researching prior to your meetings is almost a guaranteed way to damage trust and rapport. What's very important when you go to sales meetings, when you're meeting with senior executives, is it's not about you, but it's about the client. Getting to understand their needs, getting to understand their challenges is something that is extremely important in all sales meetings. Failing to really understand the relationship and understand the needs of the client is, the most common way that you damage a relationship and you ultimately do not get the sale. Leading sales professionals really focus on gaining understanding and insight rather than pushing features and benefits. Let me give you an example of a feature and a benefit. A feature is an accounting software that has real-time tracking reports. The benefit of that is managers have real-time access to reports with information to drive decisions. When you think of a sales professional and you think about your meeting that you're going to, the sales professional must be committed to working the sales prospect in the best interest of all parties involved. And you really need to avoid trust-destroying rhetorical questions. You need to go to these meetings with an understanding that, hey, you have value to bring this customer. And the value that you're bringing this customer is involved with understanding their needs and understanding their challenges. If you fail to do so, you're not going to get the sale. And it's also very important to consider that as you're building trust, you're building a relationship. And as you build a relationship, you become a friend. It's very easy to do business with a friend. It's difficult and it's hard to do business with just a sales rep. So the point that I'm making is that people are more likely to continue doing business with a friend, and it's also very difficult for them to fire a friend. And thus, you're able to generate a long-term relationship. Something that's also very important is throughout the course of your conversation in sales meeting is that you speak no more than 1/3 of the time. If you're talking more than that, then you're really not understanding what their needs are, but rather you're beginning to product up and say what you can do and not understand what the client's needs are. So the 3 takeaways from today's meeting is trust is the most important transaction in every sale. The second takeaway is that people like doing business with friends. Building a friendship and building a relationship is about building trust. Once you've built that trust and you've built that relationship, you've got the sale. And the third and most important factor of every sales meeting is that you talk no more than 1/3 of the time. Thank you for tuning in to this episode of Sales Business Magic on building trust. And remember, if you're not taking care of the customer, your competitor will.